Evelyn Berry. I'm interviewing Lane Matheson, owner of Allied Fence Company of Tulsa, in honor of their recognition as one of the top 3 fence contractors in Tulsa by 3BestRated. My first question for you, Lane, is how did you get started with Allied Fence at Tulsa?
Well, I've actually been involved with Allied Fence since I was a very little girl. My dad got a job with Allied Fence Corporation out of Houston running the Tulsa location. 10 years later, he bought that location and renamed it Allied Fence Company of Tulsa. He spent his entire career building the company up, and after he passed away and I inherited, I took over in 2019 running the company. And I have to say, I quite surprised at how much I enjoy doing it.
That's great. My next question is, what are your areas of expertise in the Oklahoma market?
Well, Oklahoma has its challenges. We have a lot of wind, everybody knows that, and then we also have some soil conditions where the soil will shift and make things challenging. So I feel like one of the things that we have expertise in is building really resilient fences that will stand up in those conditions and maintain their longevity. So I feel like that's really important. Another area we have built a lot of expertise in is fabricating custom gates. We have built all kinds of gates for all kinds of properties, and that is definitely an area we've really expanded on in the last few years. And then the third area I'd like to share as one of our areas of expertise is tackling challenging problems with properties that maybe they have a retaining wall, or they have a fence, or a tree in the fence line, or any number of challenges that can come with the layout of the fence. And so then that layout, we have to plan for that in advance. We have to know what we're going to do. So feel like those areas we excel at, and not everybody can do those things.
Clearly, you offer a wide range of fencing options for your customers. How do you help customers choose the right type for their needs?
Well, all customers are different, but there's a lot of commonalities in the way that they go about deciding what the best contractor is to install a fence for them and what the best fence is. So, everybody's somewhat concerned about price. Some people more than others. There are people though who say the aesthetics of the fence, how it looks in their neighborhood or with their house, are more important, and so they want to pay a little bit more and get that look. Then there's longevity. People who are like, I don't want to have to replace this fence for a really long time, or I don't want to have to maintain a fence, so what can I get that's low maintenance? Or sometimes the criteria is, I need my fence to have a gate that works all the time. And so our sales reps are really good at asking the right questions, learning more, making suggestions to get that whole design piece right, so that when they provide the quote, they're giving the customer really what they need, what they want. And I feel that that's really important, and so it's a process.
You've talked a lot about gates. What kind of gates do you have?
So, our most common types of fences are chain link and wood. And for chain link, especially commercial properties, we do a lot of cantilever gates, sliding gates. Residential properties, we're more likely to do swing gates. We can do the same thing with ornamental style fencing. Wood fences have always been a bit of a challenge. Wood fence in the Tulsa area, extremely common, and so are the problems with the gates in those fences. They tend to sag relatively quickly. So we set about trying to come up with a solution that would solve that problem for the homeowner. And we've come up with a gate that the combination of the right steel frame with the right choice of hinges for the project and how we set the posts all come together to make a really solid solution for the customer. And when I mean solid, I mean something that we are willing to back by a 10-year warranty. So it really stands out. This gate, we've decided to name in honor of my father, who his first name was Loyal. So we've called it the Loyal Legacy Gate. And this is something that we're really proud of, we're rolling out, and we think it's going to make a huge difference for homeowners.
Have you ever received any unique or unusual requests from a customer?
Oh, most definitely. We get unusual requests all the time, and we love challenges. So it's like, all right, how are we going to tackle this one? And we've been asked to do some very unique designs, especially with wood. There's so many things you can do with wood, and there's been some amazingly beautiful projects that we've built over the last few years that you just you look at it and go, wow, we'll probably never build another one like that. But I have to say, my favorite is a commercial project we've done, multiple projects really, for the Tulsa Zoo. And so we've gotten to go out and work with the Tulsa Zoo. We've done some of their behind the scenes fencing, but we've also gotten to do fencing that goes along the walkways and gates to the entrance of the property. And then we've done several of the enclosures, and my favorite one, the one that just totally blows me away, is for the flamingos. We built, we've got these posts all around it, and we figured out how to take netting and put across the top, and then we've put gates into it, and it just looks really good. But a fence company has gone in and built a flamingo cage. I just think that's amazing, and it turned out so good. I was just so proud of it.
That sounds amazing that the public gets to see this all the time, and that you did this with the Tulsa Zoo. However, with AI becoming a major topic, do you have any plans to incorporate it into your business operations to improve service quality?
Well, I have a background in engineering, so you can imagine AI just really got me excited when I started hearing about it. And I was like, oh, I gotta learn more about this. So I started taking classes and doing all these things, because you can't just go, oh, here, throw it at your employees and let it happen. So I've been studying it and figuring out what we're gonna do. The thing is, I do not want to lose what I feel like is really special about our company, which is our human touch in understanding the customer and everything. So we can't lose that piece, but we can use AI for better efficiency, and we're working on that.
My final and last question is, how has your 3 best rated listing had an impact on your company?
Well, I have to say that it has been such an honor to be recognized by 3BestRated. I believe this is our 3rd year to receive this recognition, and what it does is it gives another voice and opinion out there to the public, letting them know that Tulsa really can depend on Allied Fence.
Thank you, Lane, for being with us in this interview. That's all for today.